this is Amber, the Lives in Sync Tarot. How are you? This is your reading for February 2018. Hope you're doing amazing. So, I'm going to open up. I'm laughing because your card just flew out at me, but I'm starting with the Romance Angels deck, and then we'll end with a oracle card for meditation, and then I'll go into what the extended reading will be about. So the card that flew out for you was children. And it says your love life is affected by children. Now this card means a lot of different things, and I feel a lot of different things because I feel like Scorpios this month, you're going through a lot. I feel like you're thinking, but it's about something specifically. It's not like I'm just thinking about my whole life, you know. So this may be a new child that's coming into your life. This may be you trying to figure out if you want to try to rekindle a romance or keep going in a romance. This could be also someone new coming into your life, and you feel like it's childish, but you don't really know if it's something that will last. I'm going to pull another card. Attraction. Yep. So it could be someone else, okay, that's coming in, or you're having childish feelings about someone and you're not really sure. I feel like you're looking at the details about something, and even if this is about maybe having a child, you're looking at the details behind this child, okay? So I'm going to leave that there. I'm sure it'll come out in the reading. Okay. Spirit, what would you like Scorpio singles to know for the month of February 2018? What would you like them to be aware of, pay attention to at this time? Okay. Alright. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Okay, so with this card, I feel like you've been really focused on your prosperity. Yeah, I feel like you've been really focused on your prosperity. You've been investing in it. I feel like you've stepped away from a lot of things in your life, and I don't want to say it's a way of coping, but you've just been focusing on you. You've been focusing on what it is that you have. And I feel like you're happy and content with it. You feel like you're in a good spot. And I feel like with this being the overall energy, that's something for you to remember. To remember that you're still in a good spot. Like, you have everything that you want because you invest time in it. And I'm hearing like you have to do that with other aspects of your life. Okay. So in the past, you have the Ace of Wands. This is not, yeah, this is the good side. So I feel like in the past, there was a new passionate beginning about something, okay? This could be with career. This could be with an actual person. I don't feel like it's with a person, though. I feel like you found abundance in other things. And it was time. It was like it was time for you to grow, and you saw opportunity, and I feel like you jumped on the opportunity. Yeah, you might have got out of a situation that you weren't getting appreciation in. Even though I feel like it was giving you a little bit of what you needed, you weren't being fulfilled in the way that you should have been fulfilled. Okay, and you decided to cut off communication or cut off this person. This may have been either I see a Pisces with this card. I see a um, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but I think this is you. And Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like you tried to give love to this person, and I feel like you really tried, but you decided to cut them off because you weren't getting what you needed, and you walked into something different. It's like you had a spiritual awakening for yourself. It's like you came to a stronger connection with who you are. I hope that makes sense, okay? Now, in the present moment into February, you have, this is the Queen of Wands, okay? This could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then the opposing energies or the affecting energies is a Four of Wands, but this is actually not the good side. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's not good. It's just the opposite side. So I feel like because you have this newfound passion and spirituality as far as you, through yourself, or this new passion, I feel like it's for yourself, especially with this card, okay? Um, and you missed out on this by paying attention to a lot of other things, and you're not, I feel like you don't want that to happen again. You want you want to be the main focus, or remember that you're the main focus. Your happiness, your joy, your passions, your wants are the main focus, okay? And that's because you're seeking justice from, it feels like you built foundations or something, or attempted to build foundations, and it just didn't pan out the way that it should have. Someone could have had a family. And I'm hearing like someone could have had a family, and they were just in a down moment, or like a split up breakup, and then they met you, and then they got back with that person, so that kind of left you on the outs. And you're trying to find balance from being in that situation with that person, with those people, because you know they're kind of a couple. So okay, I'm pulling clarifiers in case you see me bent down. Okay, so on the Queen of Wands, you have the Hermit, the Queen of Swords, and the Page of Wands, and that's all the way up. And I feel like because of what happened and you being in this new space, that you spent some time with yourself internally. So you took a moment to cut yourself off, okay? And I feel like in this time you were perceiving, you know, being clear with yourself, but also being nurturing with the truth. It's like you weren't like, "Oh my God, that was so stupid. I'm so dumb." No. You were being very nurturing to yourself and saying, "Oh, this could have happened to anyone." This may have been also a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that you were pushing yourself away from, that you needed to think about, that you needed to think away from. I guess this is how I want to phrase it. And I feel like they perceived that and tried to maybe come back in, or tried to say something, or tried to maybe have sex, because I feel like it was just a fly by the moment thing. But I don't think they stayed around. But because you're this new person and you have this new freedom in your spirit, you're not going to allow them to just come back in like that. Okay? So on the Four of Wands, you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Seven of Wands in the upright, and the Five of Swords in reverse. Yep, so I feel like this person wasn't really single, okay? I don't, it's very interesting because I don't feel like they told you they were completely single. I think you just inferred, is that how you say it? Or assumed by the way that they were talking that they were single. And you were fighting with yourself about that because I feel like you felt like you didn't ask enough questions, or that you gave up, you know, like a piece of yourself because you didn't ask enough or you didn't do enough. Not that it wasn't your fault. You just felt like, I should have known, right? And so you're gaining your confidence from that. And even if you did know and you still decided to try to work it out, you're dealing with that spiritually because maybe you felt like you weren't being true to yourself by doing that, okay? So next you have the Five of Wands, okay? Look at all that fire. So I feel like you are fighting with yourself inside of your mind, right? Um, you're like, I know what I want and I know what I deserve, but what does the universe have for me? What does spirit want for me? Because it feels like you're just ready. You're just ready. You want someone. And you want the ultimate knowledge of what's to happen. You don't want to find out. You don't want to just run into somebody. You don't want to you don't want to just try something out. And that's the thing. You're not going to take a risk on things that aren't going to lead to perfection. And that's where you are. And that's why you need this truth. And that's what you're fighting against. You're fighting with your own knowledge versus what the universe has for you, or what spirit has for you. Your negative influences are the devil, okay? This may be a Capricorn in your life. I'm not saying that it's not. But this could be someone that is on your mind. Like I said, there may have been a Capricorn that is on your mind, you know. But I feel like you're face to face with what it is that you have to deal with. And you have to prioritize and find some balance between this, okay? This may have been that child. This may also be that new person that I was talking about. But I feel like you're using this energy to block what spirit has for you, right? And that's what this Five of Wands is, okay? So you take this as a negative influence, but I feel like it's causing you to face yourself. I don't know why I'm getting that with this card. This, whatever this is causing you to face yourself. And you don't know if you want to take a risk because it has a look and feeling of the last thing you went through, but that's not necessarily it. It's just that I don't want to say it's in the same package, but for instance, if you got out a really bad love relationship and somebody else wants to offer you love, you're like, I did that love thing. It don't work. You know, like, that's the energy, okay? Yeah. So it's judgment about something, okay? It's like you're being called to make some moves, okay? But I feel like you don't want to be impulsive. You don't want to make bad decisions. Like I said, this may be a earth sign, okay? Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And I feel like you want to take things extremely slow, if not even stagnant, okay? Um, you don't want a repeat of whatever this was with the last person, okay? But I feel like this person is actually coming in to offer something stable if this is a new person. But you have to make a call about something. This could also be a child, because the Knight of Pentacles has something that is going to be. So a child is going to be, okay? But you're facing that energy and trying to balance yourself out with it. Your hopes, your hopes with this Six of Cups here, and it's on the reverse side. I feel like you're happy by yourself, okay? I feel like you finally healed yourself. You finally filled up all that sadness with something positive in your life. And you want something that's right. You want something that's real. You want something that's going to be, okay? Um, I feel like you're okay with being alone, but you don't want to be alone forever, right? So the person that comes to you, or what comes to you, has to be it this time. Like that's what I'm hearing. Like, it has to be it. Because you've been through it, okay? With the Five of Pentacles. You went through it, okay? And you want to take control of your life, or take control of your love life and your happiness and your contentment, and you're not going to allow someone to control that, okay? And if you get to the point where you feel like that, you're going to step away. You're going to step away, okay? In your environment, you have the Knight of Swords, okay? This could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And I feel like this is some information coming into you. And with this being on the opposite side, I feel like this person is coming recklessly, okay? Um, if this person is coming into your life, they are coming recklessly, okay? Or you're not getting the clarification that you want from this person, okay? In a situation, or what's going on, something that's at hand, okay? I do feel like someone's coming in, but I don't feel like they're thinking things through very well. And they need to be more clear on sorry, my nose, oh my gosh. I don't think they're being very clear on what it is they're doing. Yeah, okay, I see it. So they're trying to hold on to you. They're trying to hold on to you because they see that you're not acting. You're getting yourself together. And they want to hold on to you. There's something about you they really like. This may be money. May be you, honestly. But they see that you're not paying attention to them. Yeah. They definitely see that you're not paying attention to them, and they're not ready to let you go. They're not ready for the tower to come. They're not ready for things to change. So they may be coming in to say whatever they got to say, okay, to get you to stay. So be careful of that. So the 1st to the 15th, you have the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles looks over what he's built. And this is you finding happiness in what you have, okay? Some of you may realize that you have a child, okay? If you're a male, because I don't feel pregnancy. I feel like, actually, yeah, I do. Never mind. So the 1st to the 15th, if you're pregnant or if someone says they're pregnant, you're going to find out the 1st to the 15th for sure. But I feel like you're looking over what you've built, what you've accomplished in this time, and trying to find or make the best of a situation. So this could be you just getting yourself together after really cleansing yourself from someone. Yeah, you're definitely not waiting anymore because you know it's not for your best good. Okay? And you know you're not nurturing anything that's going to last. So, I mean, that kind of defeats the purpose of even waiting on it, right? But you are a little confused by this devil energy. Now, this could be someone lying to you about that child. This could be someone that's actually coming in to you. This could be old energies that you have, okay? But you're a little confused about this devil energy, okay? And you're starting to lose faith in your confidence because of it, the 1st through the 15th. So the 15th through the end of the month, you have the Fool card. The Fool card talks about taking risks because I feel like you're stuck in your head about all the things that have accumulated from the 1st to the 15th, and you need to take a risk. If not need to, you did take a risk on something, okay? Because something was up in the air and you needed to know where it was going or what it was about. For some of you, I feel like this is about a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And I feel like something didn't have a long term. Something they were telling you wasn't real, okay? It wasn't real. And you realize that they knew how to keep you connected to them by rules and structure because you are a good person. So it was like they messed with your, because they know you. Let's say you're like, if I get married, I don't get divorced. And they were like, I'm pregnant, so we have to get married. And they knew that they wouldn't be pregnant, but if you married them, you wouldn't divorce them. Something like that, okay? But not that extreme. I hope they're not that crazy, because that's just crazy. You realized that you were being manipulated, okay, by someone. Someone was trying to manipulate you. And if someone was pregnant, it was a third party pregnancy, or they had a third party, something like that. But it's definitely about manipulation. You find out what you needed to find out, okay? And then you realize that in order to get balance from this situation, you had to cut yourself off from this person or this idea of this person. So this is what I'm getting. I'm getting that you had to cut off this idea that you had about this person because that's what kind of kept you lingering on to this person, right? So you had to cut it off. And this was like spirit's way, because you were having this battle with yourself about this person and if you should stay and if you should go and da 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 da. Spirit helped you cut that out, okay? And that's what's happening this month. So at the end of the month, you have the Hermit, and this is the Hermit in reverse. And I feel like you have went through what you had to go through. You have went through the fire. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, you can be proud of yourself. You have what you have now because you went through this. You did what you had to do, and now you're coming out. Oh my. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just feel it. But I'm trying to think what comes after the Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. So because you've come out of this mental state, now things can change. You have mastered, if you have, this month, You have mastered your demons, okay? And now you can move forward. Now you can move forward after this. It's done. You closed it. It's gone. That's what I feel. It is gone. Yes. Okay. So there it is, the Five of Wands. There's that fight. This is the clarity, the new beginning, the success, and now you can stop fighting. Now you don't have to fight anymore. You don't have to defend yourself because, right, you're free. Beautiful. Woo! Okay. So we're going to end with an oracle card. Oh, truth. Yes. Tell the truth. Integrity is the key to living an authentic life. And this is what you're doing, and this is what you expect others to do for you. And even if they do not, Spirit is revealing things this month. So you will get to know everything you need to know. Okay? So don't even worry about it. Okay. I had to get myself together. So, for the extended reading, Scorpios, so I can get myself together, I just went overboard. I'm gonna do a spread. I've had this little spread thing in my mind. I dreamt about it. And it's got to be for you because as soon as I did this, it was like right there. It's going to be your energies, your person's energies, and then the energy as a collective. And then I'm going to pull oracle cards, like release cards for each section. Release and higher guidance cards. Okay. If you want to be a member and get that reading, that link's in the description box below. If you would like a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you as well. And you can just go to my website. That link's in the description box below. I will see you next month. I love you very much. Love and light. Bye-bye.